Good morning, 102. William here. I'm here with Master Jesus and Lord Metatron. Master Jesus wants to cover a few points before Lord Metatron will begin to articulate what this new process in creating a new feeling blueprint is about. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see what comes forth from both of these masters today. I've been really feeling the energy build now for about 4 or 5 hours, and the love that is always present for us is profound. When we begin to step out of the way the world has made us to be, when we begin to step out of that, we begin to rediscover the unlimited potential that lies within all of us. Master Jesus says to me right now to say to you, it is important you understand the significance of the previous activities of meditation, for in understanding how to identify and be willing to release from your being those emotions that no longer serve love's purpose through you, in your willingness, simply your willingness to release those emotional energies that no longer serve you, sets the stage for you to bring into your world, into your life, into your being, those states which are natural and inherent within all that is. I hope that you have released as much as you can in the 3 suggested days of meditation, of releasing your anger and your fear and your guilt and your shame, which are all illusions, do not represent who you are. In the releasing of those, we set the stage for this week, where you can now receive or bring into your own being those states which will serve you to further your actual purpose and reason for being in this physical dimension. There is a great simplicity in nature, and it is from that understanding that we share with you all of this information. I hope that you will continue to practice the releasing activity. I hope that you will continue to identify anytime something within you that is not representative of who you truly are, and you be willing to release it. Just your willingness and your breath are enough, if you have done this work effectively, to continually release and not accumulate or reaccumulate that which you no longer need and which no longer serves you. I give my deepest love to all of you and encourage you to go forth in your own liberation of self in this physical dimension and bring forth that which is truly you into the expression of your true nature. Okay, he's going to step aside now. He's going to stay present, but Master Jesus literally has his hand over his heart, and he's just saying, love is the way. Love is the truth. Love is the light. I stand back now. It's interesting transitioning when they're both there, because Master Jesus, I'm like really hot right now, and whereas Metatron is more forceful and energetic and more pressing. He says this is essential. Yes, Metatron said it is essential that you understand that you, in your great potential, can bring forth and have been bringing forth all that which you have been experiencing. In your willingness today to begin to recognize and identify those estates. By estates, he means emotions emotions of being. That those states that will serve you best through your willingness to bring them into your life, into this aspect of your life. For the body in which you exist is merely but a small representative of an infinite potentiality that is you. And while we do have the mathematics and the formulas available to articulate the meaning, and this has been done many times in your historical societies, for today it will be more than sufficient for you to identify those 4 emotions that you would most love to be adorned with in your life. To take them one at a time and bring them into your form is what we will be doing today. It is now time to go from survival into creating that which you are here to create. And it is not for us to reveal that to you, but we will lead you there if you dare to follow. For in following your truth, if it resonates with our truth, and vice versa, we shall be liberated together and our energy shall be multiplied manyfold. He's saying manyfold, like he's just showing like one of us in a state of love and grace can impact such a huge amount of time and space. It's profound. He's saying when we are in alignment. Okay. So I'm going to explain to you exactly what he's been saying to me we're going to be doing in terms of this meditation, even though he's just said it. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words because I'm so excited. Choose 4 emotions right now, 4 of the most powerful, positive emotional states that if you could independently choose to be in any of these states at any time, what would those 4 states be? He wants you to write those 4 states down. For me, it's love, bliss, joy, and compassion are the 4 that I'm choosing today. Yes, I do the meditations with you. It's not something I do. I'm not a standard. I don't stand by and watch. I participate. So those are my 4. Choose 4 powerful, positive emotional states that you want to bring into your physical and material reality. 4 states that you believe will be essential in you articulating the highest potential you have available to you at this time. He also says that from this meditation, these 4 are only a foundation that you may add to them afterwards. He's saying, I will make these 5 meditations available to everybody in this group and many others. The preceding meditations from last week and the 3 that we will be doing together with you. But in the days in which I will not be with you in the form, it is important that you apply this process each day of this final week of this gathering. It is important you be able to allow your body to be a receptive vehicle for those emotions. What that means from my perspective when he says that is that to have the body have no resistance, so that when you call on the vibration of love, if that's one of the emotional energies you're choosing to now bring into and actualize in your life, when you bring in the emotion, allow your body to receive it without resistance. He's saying, allow that energy that you bring in to go into every molecule of your body. There should be no place in your body that is not touched by this new energy that you bring into your form. He's saying, know this, that as this energy comes in, it will be equally valuable for you to observe, again, changes that occur in the world around you, for your physical mechanism and this personality that you exist in may still require evidence. In our case, it does not. But you may wish to track your experiences this week as you begin to bring in these new feeling energies. So choose the 4 right now and write them down on paper. Please write them down. He's saying you want to use that as a reference point, because some of you may go deep enough that you will go into the experience, but you won't come back with the conscious recall. He's saying, so writing down the 4 emotional states that you want to become, and they can be, he's saying they don't have to be necessarily emotions, they can be representative of what you want to experience. Abundance. He says abundance is a state of joy. He says love, joy, peace, compassion, excitement. There's many emotions that represent the divine at play in your life. In fact, the divine, he says, is at play in your entire body right now, making new life in every single moment, articulating the actions of the, he's saying the mathematical matrix that is the foundational principle that allows these electrical particles in your existence to give you this physical form. He's saying it will be very simple if you follow the process, but please write your 4 down. So I hope you guys will review this and follow the instructions and do this every day. I do this every morning, sometimes for 25-30 minutes, bringing in new emotional, vibrational energies. As Master Jesus said a few minutes ago, your willingness is key here. Your willingness to allow this, to be conscious of your intention and your willingness to allow. Because you can intend something but not allow it. Yeah, he said he wanted to just clarify that point. You can intend something but not allow it. So it's important, if you're going to intend it, that you allow it. And Metatron's shaking his head yes. And he's saying, yes, it is important when you bring these in, this is your intention, but you must allow. And it will, he's saying it will flow out from you as if you are the fountain of life. And in truth, all of us are points of the immortal fountain of life. It is within you, and it is within all of us. He's saying, I'm delighted to be here with all of you today and for this week. He says we will begin shortly. He wants me to take any questions you might have about today's process. Master Jesus says, if you have any questions or concerns about the previous meditations he did with you last week on releasing old emotional energies, the 4 emotional energies, you can ask him about that as well. They're both saying that it's important you understand the sequence of these activities are very specific and precise based on our experience with many, many others, that when you release and replace, you are tilling the soil of your being to articulate the divine expression and flowering of your consciousness to that potential which you intended before you came into that form. And it's beautiful. Yeah, because we all did. We all came in here with this incredible, profound intention. Like, we came in here with a profound awareness of who we are, a knowingness. And this world layered itself over that. And here we are now, coming back to deliberately and intelligently articulating our being back into the being that it is through this form at this point of time and space in our creative process. And I cannot tell you how blissed out that experience will make you, and how incredibly profound it will be in terms of how it will impact the people around you, as well as the consciousness within your body. Again, we have recordings, so we ask questions all the time of our divine team. They'll answer any questions you have if you have the questions. When you get questions, remember to write them down, so that, because often you'll get a thought about something. That used to happen to me. I get a thought about something, and I'd go, oh, that's really great. And then I'd be busy with other things that I'd focus, and then I wouldn't write, I'll ask that question later. And then later come around and go, what was that question I meant to ask? Write your questions down when they come up. That way you can talk to them later and get clear answers. Okay, so any questions about what is going to be happening this morning? Wow, this is great, Christopher. Yeah, it didn't even clue in on me that today is 11/11. Is it really 11/11? because yesterday outside, they had a full military thing right outside of our building on the street, highly organized, rank and file from all the different military branches of the Canadian Armed Forces out doing a memorial for World War One, which was very interesting to watch all that. But yeah, so it is 11:11 today. Okay, so any questions about what we're asking you to do today? Hi, Philome. Hi, Kim. So if there's any questions, this is the time to ask them, because it's getting really busy at our end. And like I said, with the information they're downloading for the new 101 and the new 102 and the now evolved 103, and plus the other things, the other projects we got going on here to help the planet and help humanity. I don't know if any of you guys have been keeping an eye on the 1 Billion Strong group, but some of the stuff that's going up on the wall, Kate Upson posted that thing that New York City had its first not a single shooting for an entire weekend in New York just a week or so ago. And to me, that's like profound. Like, here we are doing this 1 billion strong process, and you cannot, when you understand that we are not separate from each other, when you understand and know this, and you move into a state of love and grace, you can bet your bottom dollar that something wonderful is happening. You know, if you move into a state of fear or panic, you can bet your bottom dollar something not so wonderful is happening. But we have that creative freedom. God says He gave that to us, that He gave us absolute free creativity to use or abuse or refuse in any way we chose. Okay, questions coming up. Amor is saying, I found the releasing meditation expansive after I finished, but I didn't feel any strong releases during the meditation. I did them a couple of times. I wonder if I wasn't fully allowing. Well, the allowing of them to leave is equally as important. Okay, Master Jesus is saying, in the allowing of them to leave, you should feel if your sensitivities are properly developed, and if you have been following the instructions given to you in terms of how you treat your temple and how you treat your mind, then the sensation in your form, you will feel the actual emotional energies of the old self leaving the body, and the body becoming lighter, becoming the new self. And you can continue, he says, you can continue that process. You will have these 5 meditations available to you at the end of this program, so that you can practice these, because these will lead you to something that has always been true. Cool. Eileen, quick summary. Wow, Eileen, I'm sorry. I'm in the moment. Can we give her a quick summary? Just that we're going to be doing a meditation today where you're going to choose 4 positive emotional energies that you now want to download or incorporate into your body. That is, you're going to deliberately and intentionally call in a vibration, as you understand it, of love. Metatron says everyone has their understanding of love. Everyone. None of you are exempt from knowing what some degree of love is for you. And even if you bring in only a small particle of love the first time, that particle is very powerful and will begin to change. But you are to bring in 4 what you call higher emotions. And again, there's many you can choose from: love, joy, compassion, bliss, excitement, playfulness. There's lots of different positive high energy emotions you can choose, but each of you have been asked to choose 4 that you're going to work with during this week. And it's going to be the final meditation of the meditation sequence of the 102. And then for those of you that are joining us for the 103, it's then how do you take these new energies and how do you amplify them and strengthen them? How do we get you to push them out into the world so without he's saying you can't push them out like pushing somebody out the door. It's more of an expansion outward, and the expansion alters time and space. There is nothing effortful about this process. It is an allowing process. So I stand corrected. It is an allowing process. in the 103, where you learn to allow those new feeling energies to manifest as actual representatives of your personal experience in this physical time and space process. But for today, we're just going to download 4 of the highest emotions we can think to choose. He's also saying, he wants to add that you may also, as you get proficient at this, with those first 4, when you can feel you are proficient at bringing them in, and you can feel all of the molecules in your physical form and in your electrical mind responding to these energies, you may choose or add more in. It is not necessary at this time, for the 4, we already know the 4 that all of you will choose will be sufficient to unlock many other things, as you will experience soon enough. And I can speak from experience that they're telling us the truth right now. It's pretty amazing. Wonderful, Amy. That's beautiful. That's wonderful. So Amy's just saying she's picking joy, compassion, self-love, and gratitude. Gratitude is, for me, gratitude can get so overwhelming because it's amazing. So if there's any other questions about this process, is there a reason why I feel tired today? He's laughing. He's saying, that old self of yours knows you are taking it to the cleaners. The old self knows you are taking it to the cleaners. And it's going to get cleaned. You have to understand, he's saying, you have to understand that your body is but an animal, that you are now re-educating and training. You are probably grooming it for the first time. He's saying, grooming is a metaphor for literally getting rid of old emotions and cleaning up the internal systems of the body. We're grooming it. And the body's gotten used to being a certain way, and suddenly you're making a change, and it gets uncomfortable with that. I know last night when we gave our dog, Tika, her haircut, we gave her a haircut and trim her nails, and when we're doing that, she doesn't like it. She just, and then we give her a bath after, and she doesn't like that either. She doesn't like any of it. And she's a little dog, right? But once she's finished, we put her down, and she runs around, and she's barking, and she's like on cloud 9. Right? She's like on cloud 9. We laugh because we'll film it for you perhaps one day and let you see what happens. To see this little being that was hating this change that we were taking it through, cleaning it up and making it more comfortable, could walk better and could feel cleaner, and it's now running around in ecstasy after the job's done. And your body is like that. Your body is used to suffering just as it will get used to joy. And I know from personal experience, I used to suffer a lot. I mean, suffering was my norm. I lived it very deeply for many years. And when I began to surrender it, it was literally like trying to get our dog to go to the bath. I had to literally grab my mind and my body and say, we're going to do this. We're going to think positively. We're going to get up. We're going to eat properly. We're going to stop drinking alcohol. We're going to stop smoking cigarettes. We're going to stop that stuff. And all the while the body's going, no, but I like it. Can I have one more cigarette? And the body does all kinds of stuff because it's used to it. It's been trained that way. It's comfortable. It's familiar. It doesn't have any fear. There's no risk involved. There's no change. So your body is an animal form. It doesn't like change, right? So as to your tiredness, Susie, I would say that is what's going on. And that they're agreeing with you. They're both nodding their heads that this is your body saying, oh my gosh, she's going to take us to the cleaners. She's going to take us to the bath, and we're going to get cleaned up some more. I love it. Yes, Amy, that's a great question, and it's good. Some of you may need to have that reiterated because some of you may not be watching this live, may be catching the replay. So, Amy, yes, by all means, when you release the four you chose to release from last week, Master Jesus is saying you may do the same thing as this one over here suggests, that as you get more proficient at releasing those old emotions, there are many other old energies you could release from your body. That are subtle children of those primary 4 you had chosen. But please make certain you're proficient at the releasing. And then you may bring in the 4. That is what today is for, to bring 4 new emotions that you would like more of. Metatron says, please understand that all of you have all emotional shades within you. All of you have all emotional shades within you, but some are more dominant than others. It is now time that you decide who is going to rule in your kingdom of being. Choose 4 positive emotions wisely today. Absolutely, Amy. The meditations that Master Jesus brought through yesterday, yes, are about releasing those old emotions like jealousy or resentment, going into the past and finding where you've got them stored in your body and bring them up and releasing them. Yes, absolutely, Amy. You got it. You got it, kiddo. That's right. So once you feel you've released your anger and it's most of it's gone or a good portion of it's gone, you can go into another one, say irritation or impatience or fearfulness. There's different shades of emotional states that you can begin to move through. I like that, Chris. Yep. You're welcome, Amy. So we're doing well. We're doing very well. Whew. Freedom has to be consciously chosen. It is not something that will just happen to you. We are all creator beings. And they tell me this all the time. You are absolutely responsible for all that is occurring and unfolding in your life. For we would not wish you any harm. So it is all within you. Learn to become the master of that. Yes. It says we'll begin in about 1 minute. If there are no more questions, we'll begin soon. So I hope everyone is enjoying this final version of the 102 until next year when there's going to be a whole new version of it. We were told very clearly that changes had to be made in the 101 of a significant kind, which ripples down right through the other 2 courses. In that we have to pay more attention to what is the body, what are the needs of the body. To be a very clear channel is extremely important. To be high vibrational is very important. And each and every one of us, and every human being on this planet, has within them the capabilities to achieve anything once they're given the right knowledge and apply it properly. And so it's going to be really exciting how it all comes together. Eileen, Master Jesus saying, if you have had other than a physical trauma that you may have just experienced in your body, yes, all conditions in the body are emotionally related. They are inseparable. Even if you are involved in an accident, there is an emotional component and a creative aspect to the events in your life that are a direct result of your own focus, intention, and consciousness. There is no exceptions to this. Every one of you is generating your experiences. The sooner you understand that, the easier it will be to take responsibility for them. The existing conditions that may be considered genetically acquired, what your science calls acquired, are also emotional events that originated perhaps at a different point of time and space in the experiences of those who gave you the gateway to this world. He says by the gateway he means the birth, when you were born from your parents, your grandparents, your great-grandparents. We receive information. Also, we acquire and inherit their mental abilities, tendencies, and emotional propensities. And when we are able to identify them on a genetic level, because this process of bringing new emotional energy in starts to really reorganize. Metatron saying, it's important you understand, emotion organizes your matter for you. Your emotions organize your matter for you, and your emotions organize matter sometimes for others, which is why someone can yell at you or love you and you feel and experience your experience differently. So you may be affecting and affected but you can reduce the effect of others upon you by the clarity you cultivate within your own system. This is one of the important points to bring up here. Understanding that genetically acquired propensities can be changed now. They're now proving this, but it requires a few things that we don't have the time to get into it in any great detail today. But suffice to say, if there is pain in your body, and I know pain in my body really well, most of it's just non-existent now, but there are places in my body that I still will find a little ting or ping, and sometimes I'll find it's connected to images and faces and places that I don't have any conscious recall of, but they're there. So I know there's a process of release. So when I identify a pain in my body, I actually become aware of the pain, I move into it, I become one with it, I feel it. I then begin to extend love and compassion to that part of that's in pain, and I breathe with it, and I tell it to relax. I'm going to take care of it, I'm going to love you, and I give it the energy that allows it to heal, because you are a transformer of energy. All of us are. And as you get to that realization, then you start to actually look forward to find those aches and pains wherever they may have been in your body, and then connect them. When I was racing, Norm and I were racing our bicycles when we were living over on Toronto Island, and we're racing our bicycles really fast, and I was carrying 20 pounds of water on my back in a backpack, and my front tire caught this hole, and the weight of the backpack shifted, so it literally threw me off the bike, and I landed on the ground with the whole weight of my body hitting the shoulder, and the shoulder came right out of the socket. And the first guy that arrived on the scene, as I was there writhing in pain, said to me, "Oh, I've had that happen before. You're never going to be able to move your arm the same way again after this." And of course, in my mind, I went, "Not." But I went through the conventional procedure. They put the arm back in, and within 24 hours, I had my full mobility back again, right? And then when I ran into the guy who was the first on site, he looked at me and said, "Wow, you must have been really lucky. It must not have torn anything." But I know what actually created that. I refused his idea, and then just focused on what I really wanted. The body is a servant, but you have to give it the information and the energy in the form of emotion to make changes, right? Most of us think that change happens because of what happens around us, but no, it's the reverse. Change is happening because of what's happening within us, and the minute you make that shift in consciousness, then you start to become aware of those things in the body that may not be feeling uncomfortable. And don't fear them. Don't get annoyed with them. Don't get angry with them. Don't get upset with them. Don't get frustrated with them, because you're adding to it. Become compassionate and respectful and kind and attentive, and watch the cells and the molecules in that part of the body begin to change. They're like, it's an animal. It's an animal. When you look at a dog or a cat and you say to a dog or a cat, "Oh, you're so cute," right? "Oh, hi kitty, hi puppy." And they and they come up to you and they do really cute things to you. Because their energy, they feel your energy. Well, your body is the same. If you're like, "Oh, there's that pain in my leg again," well, you're telling that part of the body you're angry and upset and irritated with it. It's not going to get better. It's like me saying to you, if I yell and scream at you, I'm going to make you feel better. If I'm frustrated with you, I'm going to feel. If I give you drugs because I don't want to feel you anymore, you're going to feel better. You'll feel temporary relief with drugs and other things, but you're not solving the condition at the process, at the level at which it was created, right? You've got to change it from the level you're at to alter it. You can't deal with it matter against matter. You transcend it. So I hope that addresses that concern about your physicality. Your body is an instrument of divine intelligence that will respond to your commands if they're clear and focused. Let's see. Oh yes. So I hope that addressed that concern, Aileen. Kim, releasing and replacing emotions is tilling the dirt of your soul in order to allow a new flowering of your mind. Yes, that's absolutely true. And yes, and he's told me that. That's what he talked about. He said that's what he meant by that metaphor. It wasn't about going out and tilling the fields in the world. It was tilling the fields of our mind and our emotions, and then planting in new seed, new ideas. The 103 will be beginning I believe it's this Saturday at 10 a.m. is the orientation. And again, you're welcome to join us. We're not actively looking for people outside of this group to participate in the 103 because it's all going to be changed. But we have opened it up to students of the former, any students that have taken the 101 and 102 class are certainly welcome to come and join the 103 class, because I know there were a bunch of people that we've sent emails out to that expressed interest in it a couple months ago. But again, we're not attached to it. Again, this is right now it's learning about learning a process that they've been instructing us to articulate. This is not about how many people we have in the group. This is about learning something that can be fine-tuned so that it's a divine instrument to facilitate the transition of this ascension process that humanity's in, and doing our part in that, right? Because there's thousands of groups and millions of people now getting involved all over the world. That's a great question, Bonnie. Do you need to be aware of the emotions that have got you somewhere you don't like in order to release them? They're laughing. They're saying, if you are somewhere you don't like, then the feeling that you don't like, or that feeling that you call I don't like, that irritation, that frustration, is the emotion that you should be releasing and replacing with something far better. We would hope that you would replace it with love and joy and excitement and expectation and gratitude. Wow. Okay. So we're going to get started. Because I got so much going on that I personally have so much going on, and I'm excited to get it done. So I want to flow with this. I'm going to let him step in now and take care of this. So we're going to... They keep telling me, they say, William, you have all the time in eternity. They tell me that all the time. That's been my really exciting learning process, is learning that I always have more than enough time to do everything and anything I need to at any point of time and space. That has been a real blessing for me, to have that understanding and that knowledge becoming a functional part of my life. There's no need to hurry if you have eternity, right? Okay. Okay. So everybody get comfortable. Take a little sip of water, because your brain's going to need this. So I hope everybody has picked out the 4 emotions, the 4 positive, highly charged emotions you want to bring into your form. And then take a slow, deep breath and just center yourself in. Just breathe in deeply. He's saying it's ideal if you're sitting up straight and that you are comfortable. Be willing to release all of the tension from your body. With your breath now, breathe deeply. And as you exhale, let all the muscles in your body relax. It is time to open your body up to your new. It is time to make it receptive to the light that is you, fully and completely. Breathe deeply. And as you exhale, release all tension from all muscles in the body. Allow all the muscles in your head and shoulders to be completely relaxed. Breathe deeply. And as you exhale, let all the muscles in your back and chest relax. Breathe deeply. And allow all the muscles in your abdomen and pelvis to relax. Breathe deeply and allow all the muscles in your legs and feet relax. Allow your body to become receptive and open to new possibilities. Now sensing the space above your head, call upon the first positive emotional energy that you want to draw down into your body. Name the emotion. As you name it, feel the vibration from the name. Speak the name again. Feel the vibration increase. Speak the name again and feel the vibration increase in the space above your head. Now breathe that energy down into your body as you think the name of the emotion. Breathe it all the way down to the soles of your feet. And as you exhale, strengthen the vibration into the body. Allow it to become denser, more intense in the body as you exhale. Now breathe that energy in again through the top of your head, naming that energy as you breathe in. As you breathe it in, draw it in deeper into the cells of your body. Deeper into the muscles, nerves, glands. Breathe it deep into the body. And as you exhale, let that energy penetrate deep into the marrow of your bones. Feel how the energy around your body is changing. And breathe deeply again. And just feel how the cells of your body, the nerves, the organs, the glands are responding to this vibration now. And then move your awareness back into the space just above your head and call forth the second emotional quality that you are downloading into your body. Speak its name. Feel the vibration of that energy and speak its name again. Now breathe that energy down into your body. Draw it down in through the top of your head into your body, all the way to the soles of your feet. All the way to the soles of your feet. Feel it going there. Feel it going there. And as you exhale, let that energy expand into the body even more. Breathe deeply again. Draw the energy down in the body again. Speaking its name as you do. Draw it all the way down to the soles of your feet. And as you exhale, let it penetrate into every cell of your body, deep into the marrow of the bones. Just feel it. Feel it. Breathe deeply one more time, speaking its name as you draw it down into your body. And as you exhale, let it expand into every molecule of your body, deep into the nerves, organs, glands, and marrow of the bones. Feel the difference in the energy in your body and in the space around your body. Feel it. Feel it. Now move your awareness back up to the space above your head and call upon that third new emotional energy that you're downloading into your body. Speak its name as you breathe in. Draw it all the way down to the soles of your feet. As you exhale, let it penetrate into all the cells of your body, nerves, organs, glands. And sense it again above the top of your head. Speak its name and then breathe it down into the body, all the way to the soles of your feet. And as you exhale, let it penetrate deeper into the molecules of your body, nerves, organs, glands. Let it penetrate into the marrow of your bones. Feel the difference in the energy of your body. Feel the difference in the space around your body. Now move your awareness back to the space at the top of your head and call upon that fourth emotion. Speak its name and then breathe it into the body. All the way down to the soles of your feet. As you exhale, let it penetrate deeper into all the cells of your body, all the nerves, organs, glands, and marrow of the bone. Then move your awareness back to that spot at the top of your head. Speak the name and breathe it into your body again, all the way down to the soles of your feet. As you exhale, let it penetrate deeper into all the molecules of your body, into all the nerves, organs, and glands, deep into the marrow of the bones. Breathe deeply, feeling all the vibrations of this energy in the body, in the molecules of the body, in the space around the body, and in the vibration of your own being, your awareness. Feel the vibration of your awareness, the vibration of your being. And feel how your body feels about the vibration of your being at this time. Now move your awareness back to the space above your head and call in one more positive, powerful, emotional energy to download into your body. Name it. Feel the vibration of its name. And breathe it into the body, all the way down to the soles of your feet. As you exhale, let it penetrate deeper into the molecules, nerves, organs, glands, and the marrow of your bones. Move your awareness back to that energy at the space above your head. Name this energy again. Feel the vibration of its name. And breathe that vibration down into your body, all the way to the soles of your feet. And as you exhale, let that energy penetrate deeper into all the cells, nerves, organs, glands, into the marrow of the bone. Feel the change in the vibration of your body. Feel the change in the vibration in the space around your body. Take a moment to be intentionally grateful for the experience that you have at this moment of these energies, both within the form and around the form. Take a moment to be grateful for your awareness of this experience. Breathe that energy throughout the space of your body. And expand this energy into the space around your body. And to your experience, speak these words. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Feel the vibration that you're in at this moment. Just feel it. Let your body feel it. Take a deep breath and amplify that feeling even more. And exhale, intensify its energy in your body. And when you're ready, center your awareness back into this point of time and space. Bring your awareness and the experience of the experience into this present moment. He's saying, you have all done well. It is time to now practice and work with this process so that you can re-educate and re-instruct your body and the energy that serves you to serve you as you will it to do so. For it will do as you will it. But you must know what your will is, and you must choose what your will shall be. He's saying, it is my honor to be with you today. Wow. So I will set about getting these 5 meditations, the 3 that will be done this week and the 2 from last week from Master Jesus, and I will put them together for all of you to be able to, for those of you that haven't got the capability to download them, I will download them and I will put them in my Dropbox so that you can have access to them. I'll send the links to the link for these 5 meditations to anybody who so wishes to have them on hand. Again, it's an honor and a privilege to serve all of you guys, and it's again, I want to thank all the mediums that have been working with us throughout this program. You know, we could not be putting this together without your support. They're saying none of us can. We need to be together to do this. We need to work together, and we've had some really great support from you guys, and thank you so much. Again, if you're not availing yourself of Chico's Sun Food Living program, I cannot stress it personally how important it is that you give your body the proper nutritional energy that it needs to align it to higher vibrational energies. Also, seek out higher knowledge and truth from others, because there is so much change happening on the planet so rapidly today, and it's time we step up to the plate and be our best selves, our whole selves. And I'm going to wish all of you a wonderful and a joyful day. I have like 2 minutes before I have to go on to my next action. You're welcome, Bonnie. Any questions or comments that you have that I did not get to, please leave them in the comment sections. I will get to them. If I haven't gotten to something and you're still curious, you're still got a question, you can instant message me on Facebook. I'll get it that way too, and I'll do the best I can to address your questions or concerns. Yeah, it is pretty incredible, Chris. It is really incredible. So much love to all of you. Metatron and I will be back on Wednesday. And again, there's just so many things unfolding so rapidly. And yeah, much love, everybody. Bye for now.